Hey, coach.
Hello. Ready for some phrasal verb practice today? Let's dive into the fascinating world of these expressions. Do you have a specific phrasal verb in mind, or should we start with one from my knowledge source?
What is a phrasal verb? Are phrasal verbs useful in daily English speaking?
A phrasal verb combines a normal verb with an adverb or a preposition, creating a new verbal phrase with a meaning that's often quite different from the original words. For example, turn down, to reject, has a different meaning than turn and down separately. Phrasal verbs are incredibly useful in daily English speaking. They're very common in spoken English and add a natural, conversational tone to your speech. They can sometimes be tricky because their meanings aren't always obvious, but they're essential for fluent and idiomatic English. Would you like to learn more about how to use them or see some examples?
Let's see some examples.
Sure. Here are a few examples of phrasal verbs along with their meanings and how you can use them in sentences. 1. Back up, to support or defend someone. When I was questioned, my friend backed me up. 2. Break down, to stop working, especially for machines. My car broke down on the way to work. 3. Call off, to cancel something. They called off the meeting due to bad weather. These examples show how phrasal verbs can change the meaning of the base verb and add variety to the language. Want to try making sentences with any of these phrasal verbs?
Okay, let's make some sentences.
Great. Let's start with the phrasal verb back up. Can you create a sentence using it? Remember, it means to support or defend someone. If you need help or an example, just let me know.
We always lead back up in a competition because it's better.
That's a good attempt. However, in your sentence, backup is used more as a noun referring to a copy of data. When using back up as a phrasal verb, it's about supporting or defending someone. How about trying a sentence like, my colleagues always back me up in meetings when I present new ideas. Want to give it another try or move on to another phrasal verb?
Let's move on.
All right. Let's use the phrasal verb break down. It means to stop working, especially used for machines or systems. Can you create a sentence with break down? Remember, it's different from the more general break. If you need an example or assistance, feel free to ask.
My car breaks down on the road, so come here to pick me up.
That's a perfect use of break down in a sentence. You've correctly expressed a situation where your car stopped working. Also, you've smoothly incorporated another phrasal verb, pick me up, which means to come and get someone in a vehicle. Great job. Would you like to try another phrasal verb? Or is there anything else you're curious about?
Let's practice phrasal verbs in another way.
Sure, we can practice phrasal verbs in a different way. How about a little game? I'll describe a scenario, and you try to guess the phrasal verb that fits. For example, if I say you're canceling an event, the phrasal verb would be call off. Let's start. You need to tidy or clean a room after an event. What phrasal verb would you use in this situation? Think about a phrase that involves making a place neat and orderly again. If you're not sure, I can provide the answer or hints.
Clean up.
Exactly right. Clean up is the phrasal verb used for tidying or cleaning a room, especially after an event. Great job.